Okay, go live. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to Hummingbot Live. We are here today with Cooper. He is the head of customer. Head of customer. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got a bit distracted here. Head of customer relations of Beaxy, and today we're gonna show this connector that was shipped with the latest version of Hummingbot 0.37, and I going to present you guys the exchange, show a bit about it. Cooper is gonna talk a bit about the exchange itself, and we're gonna do create a connection and do some testings with the exchange so you can see Hummingbot working live with it, right? So let me share my screen. Where here it is. All right. Can you guys see it? Everything good?
Yep. Yep.
Very nice. Okay, so this is the starting page of Beaxy. I just have an interesting comment that I see that you guys have a connection with MetaTrader 5, and I find it really interesting because I haven't seen many cryptocurrency exchanges with that connection, and I like MetaTrader because I kind of started to trade using MetaTrader 5, and even creating some bots there for me, and it was really nice to see it.
It's definitely something we're excited about. We're just releasing it now. It's something we've been working on. I believe that we're currently the only spot crypto exchange on MetaTrader at this point.
Yeah, it's a really classic trading platform, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you guys don't have an account of Beaxy yet, just click Sing Out and not Sing Out, actually. It's going to be a Sing In because I'm already logged in. And after creating your account, you're going to see the exchange screen. That I also have to say, there is a few really interesting and new things here. That there's the basic, the graphics, the order book, the trades, your order. I don't remember what it's called in English, but it's how you send your orders to the market. And I have to say, I feel really interesting that things that caught my eye here. One of them is this signal that, as far as I understood, the exchange, the system kind of creates some classic trading signals for that are drawn automatically on the graph, right? So if you take this 15 minutes, it's a closing channel or triangle pattern. So
yeah,
it's
we've
really
partnered with a firm that generates AI signals, and they feed them directly into us. Users are able to choose them as they see fit, and these are available both on the web platform and in sort of a Tinder-like swipe left, swipe right sort of format that we call Trender on our mobile app.
Nice. I haven't installed the mobile app yet, but I'll try it out. And so tell me more. How is what's the big difference between, besides the one that that it can be detected on eyesight? What else can we tell us about Beaxy that it's different from the competition?
Well, if you look at the top of your screen right now, you'll see the blue deposit button. Right next to that, you'll see deposits are matched up to $500 on us. We have a deposit bonus matching program that we think will be particularly interesting to algorithmic traders. It effectively works as sort of subsidized trading fees on a certain volume of trading. You deposit any amount within 24 hours. You're credited up to 500 USDC to match that deposit. And then you are required to do a certain amount of trading to accumulate a certain amount of trading fees in order to keep those bonus funds. It's possible to do as a traditional trader, but it's definitely geared towards people who are going to do a lot of trading consistently, so it's perfect for bots. We also have a good, robust referral program that we're very proud of, that we really think will allow people to bring their friends on board and kind of spread the word of Beaxy.
Nice, nice. Yeah, these are good incentives to bring more people to the exchange. I like them. And interesting also, you can move around everything on the layout, right?
Yes, yes. We're continually working on user experience improvements to the platform. We really like having the modular layout, being able to remove components, move them around. The one last thing that we're working on right now is separating the chart and that order panel that you mentioned before, so that those will move independently as well. And we really think that traders should be comfortable in the layout of the exchange. So we want to give them the ability to really customize it as they see fit.
Yeah, I agree. It's at the end of the day, the trader end up trying to figure out what works best for him. So he adds and remove wherever he needs. I just noted this too right now. That is the signal part. It shows signals on all the markets.
Yep.
That's very interesting too.
On any markets that have active signals, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Another question. What is this 50-50% that is showing right besides the market price?
That is the balance of your account. So for example, if you actually had some Ether USD, it would let you know which way your account was weighted. Since you have 0 in both, it's even 50-50.
Oh, I see. I added dash. Where is dash? Hold on. I added some dash. Dash BTC. Oh, so then that makes sense why it's 82%.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Nice. Also, another thing I'd like to mention here is this little part that I also haven't seen on another exchange. It shows the price if you want to see what's on the order book, right? So if I click asks, it's gonna show what's the current price on the ask side of the order book over time. That's also really, really nice. Indicators and market depth. Okay, that's very cool. Anything else you want to add about the exchange?
Mostly just that, you know, we're never quite satisfied. We always want to be improving. We want it to grow, and we really do our best to bring as much as possible in from our community and to take their advice and direction as best as we're able to really make it a great platform for traders.
Nice, that's very good to know. Always improving. Okay, so later we can add if you have Discord channel like we have or something, I will let me know that we can add to the description of the live stream, so anyone can check it out later. So let's go a bit about how do you connect with Hummingbot to run your strategy here. So what I found is that after you have your account created, you go to your accounts here on the section, my account. And as any connector that we have with Hummingbot, you need the API keys. So the Hummingbot can communicate with the exchange and create orders. And in this case of Beaxy, we're going to find them right here at API management. And as you can see, a nice little bird there being shown. And create API. So it's pretty simple. You click here, create API, you name it, Hummingbot. And if you want for the trader to execute the trades, you have to mark trade. So or else the bot won't be able to communicate with the exchange. It will read the information, but it won't be able to create orders. So API whitelist is if you want to limit the API key to a specific IP. So if another different IP try to connect to this API, it won't work. And that's up to you, but at least to use with Hummingbot, I don't recommend selecting withdrawal for security reasons. So since you're just going to create orders, you're not going to do any kind of withdrawal from your account, so there's no need. And then you'd go and create, it will show 2 keys, right? There's 2 keys being shown here. They're going to need them both, the API key and the private key, right? So you're going to need to add in both of them to the Hummingbot keys. So I'm not going to use this one actually, because I already added some to my demonstration. Which one? I think. Yeah, I think it's the second one. The first one's connected. Yeah. Okay. So let me show Hummingbot screen. And there we go. After install, we have all the instructions on how to install, how to run. You can install on a Windows binary. You can install Linux, Mac. There is a few options. You can run directly from source code. So there's a lot of options. You have to check out the possibility you have on our site. So you can pick whatever version works best for you. And after install it, you create a password. And since I already have my account here, I'll just join. Everything is appearing because I'm running on the source code. Wait a few seconds and here we go. Oh, what happened? I'm sorry. Okay, now it's fixed. So this is the for those that don't know Hummingbot yet, is seeing for the first time. It might be a bit scary because of the old computer style, let's call it like that. But after a few time using, you see that's really easy, and you don't need a lot of commands to properly run a bot. And well, after starting the bot, the first thing you need is to connect. When you hit connect, you're gonna see the list of all exchanges you can connect to. In the case of Beaxy, it's a bit slow today. You're gonna check connect Beaxy. And it's going to ask for the API keys. It's going to ask to your main key and the secret key. So I'm not going to change just because of convenience. So I don't have to copy all the API keys again, but it is already connected. As you can see on the top of the exchange list, the keys are added, the keys are confirmed, and we are ready to create strategy. So we can type create. Let's do the basic strategy that we have on the bot. That's the main strategy. That is the pure market making. But we have a lot of different strategies. We have a automated market making, arbitrage. There is a arbitrage specific for the Celo blockchain, cross exchange market making, and a few more that we are testing and adding. But let's start with a simple one. That's for market making. The spot connector, I choose the Beaxy. I set the pair I want. Since I added some dash there, I'm going to use dash BT. The bid price is the bid, what's the distance for the bid and for the ask, and how many seconds I want the bot to cycle the order. Let's put 60 seconds, for example. And what's the size of the order? Let's put 0.1. Ping pong is a feature. We would need a bit more of detail on that. And we name the strategy, right? So let's add this random name for now, but you can name it whatever you want, so you can import it again the next time you restart Hummingbot with the command import. Let me just show here. As you can see, there's a lot of different strategies here. And with the last one I created, for example, was, what is it? Pure market making. It's this one, for example, conf pure mm3. So when I exit the bot, restart again, I don't have to create this strategy again. All I need to do is to import. So all the configurations I last used are there, right? So with the strategy in place, we hit start, and the bot will start to connect to the exchange and start to create orders. So let me show here on the Beaxy exchange. Where is it? Here, right? And as you can see, already created an ask order. Let me just do one quick thing here, is to sell one dash just to balance. Let me sell two. All right. So as you can see, this is the first order created. It only created a sell order because I only had dash on my balance. And right at, oh, sorry. I did something wrong here. It's 0.15. Okay, so the next 60 seconds, it passed. Now that I have BTC and dash, the bot will create, after 60 seconds, cancel the orders and create new ones. See? So that's basically the pure market making strategy. There is a lot of possibilities, configurations, and tweaks you can do in the strategy. So we have a lot of guides on our site, and we also have our Discord channel where we have 24-hour support to help and ask any questions anyone have about creating the bot and starting the bot. And that's it. It's pure basic. It isn't hard, like I said. And you can experiment with a lot of possibilities. You can do an arbitrage. You can do an arbitrage between, for example, Beaxy and Uniswap and Balancer that we have. You can do also, there is a specific strategy, cross-exchange market making, where you do the market making on Beaxy, but at the same time, you are looking for arbitrage opportunities on other exchanges, right? So it's a really interesting. We have a lot of information on our site on how to proper set up and these strategies, right? So I think that's it for now. It's not very simple. So what questions do we have? Want to say anything more, Cooper, about the bot or Beaxy?
Just want to say that, we've internally, we've definitely been playing with Hummingbot a lot, doing a lot of testing as we've incorporated it into the exchange, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun just to tinker with it, to go in, to change your strategy, to tweak it, and just really kind of be able to see how the bot's working.
Yeah, it's really good. And if you have enough Python knowledge, you can customize even more. You can change the source code if you want to do whatever crazy strategy you're looking to do. Really nice. Yeah, okay, so let's see then if there is some questions, right?
Sure.
How the signals work and can Hummingbot use signals from CryptoBug? So I'll answer about the Hummingbot using signals. It doesn't have specific signals already implemented inside Hummingbot code, but currently there is a part of Hummingbot that's called the scripts, where you can create some indicators for the bot, how to behave. For example, you can, let's say, calculate on the script a moving average or something that indicates trend, and when there is a trend on one direction, you can tell the bot to, based on the information you're calculating, if he needs to increase or reduce the spread. You can, for example, calculate what the volatility of the market and order the bot to increase or decrease the spread. We don't have specifics. We have some script examples on our GitHub, and you can take a look. And some of them are kind of easy to tweak around and make it work. But you probably need a bit of Python knowledge about Python to create. But yeah, it basically, if you think a bit, if you know Python, if you know someone that knows Python, you can kind of create any kind of signal inside of it. So about Cooper want to say more about the signals? Anything more to add from what we talked on the beginning?
I think there's definitely an opportunity to be able to use the signals that we provide on the platform to inform the strategies that you build into Hummingbot. So even without necessarily needing to incorporate them directly, you should be able to look at the signals that are presented on the platform. And because of the ease of use of creating strategies in Hummingbot, you should be able to incorporate those quickly and directly into a trading strategy that you can use.
Yeah, that's true. You can, the signals can give you some good information about how to adjust your bot during, how to adjust the configurations of the bot during the day. So also I can still paper trade it without setting the trade. If you mean paper trade without the phones on the exchange, yeah, you can add paper trade to Hummingbot. Let me just show here quickly. Here, basically paper trade. Let me stop here. All I have to do is config paper trade enable, and it will activate on the top. You see that it will change to the paper trade. That's simulating the price movement from the exchange, and is going to test how your strategy goes and show the theoretical P&L. So it's good to start to create your own strategy, to start to tweak around without risking any foods. But there is just, since it is simulated, it might not be 100% accurate of what's going to happen with your strategy. So it's more like a starting point, and then you if it makes sense, the strategy you created, you try to add a bit funds to see if everything's working as expected. Next question. So 60 seconds and 1% basically is just random. There's no reason for me to add those parameters, right? So it's just random, just to demonstrate how the bot works. Let me activate it here. Trade enable. Nope. Let me just start it again. Also, one thing to add there, interesting. A few of the configurations, some of them, we have a list of them on our site. You can change as the bot is running. You don't have to stop the bot. For example, it's 1% the bid and ask spread, right? So I can change config bid spread, oops, to let's say 0.1. Spread 0.1. The next time the bot create new orders, it will create with the new configuration, right? Let me go back to the Beaxy. Where is it? It's here. Share. Okay, so there it is. You see that the next cycle, the bot will create the closer spreads that I reduce it. Next questions. Are there any plans to integrate Beaxy into any liquidity mining programs? So Cooper, I don't have any special inside information about that. So I don't know. Let me know if have you guys discussed anything with the team about enabling liquidity mining? Do some liquidity mining campaigns?
We have discussed it. It's something that I think both sides are interested in somewhere down the line when it's appropriate. Right now, we feel like, and I think the discussion that I had with your team, I think we're both at a point where we're not quite ready to implement that yet. Mm-hmm. It's a large technical undertaking from both sides, and we feel that right now we're at the place that we need to be, but down the line, absolutely, it's something that we're both interested in pursuing.
Nice, that's good news. For those that don't know, we on Hummingbot we have a reward program that's called liquidity mining, where traders that are creating buy, bid and ask orders on exchange on specific projects are rewarded by these projects with weekly reward. Yeah, there's no other word for that. So it's really nice. There's two more questions. Are there any config files from third parties available to import? Well, we don't have like a specific repository for external codes, but there is a lot of forks actually on the main GitHub. So if you take a look around, you'll probably find some interesting implementations on these forks. But no, I think the best way will be to get into our Discord channel. We have a room that's specific for development discussion. So we have a lot of interesting conversation there about ideas to create new strategies and scripts. So give it a go. There isn't something like that yet, but who knows? Next question. Have you given any thought to create a stop command on Hummingbot that doesn't cancel all trades? I'm not sure exactly how to answer that. If you're talking about the stop command, actually, we already have something like that. Let me know if this is exactly what you're asking. Is if you're using hanging orders, if you hit stop, the bot will stop and cancel all orders, right? So we have something that doesn't cancel the created orders, that it's exit, suspend, right? If you type exit, suspend, everything, all the orders that were created by the bot won't be canceled. So there is this alternative where you can leave your hanging orders there. And when you start again, you want them to stay there and not be canceled when you start the bot. All you have to do is start, restore, right? So the bot will see all the orders it created, and it won't change any of that. It will leave them there. It won't cancel when you start it. There is a small thing that we are still working on. That is going to do, we have exit suspend. We are going to implement stop suspend, which we don't have yet, but is already on our list to implement that part.
That's good to know. I'm going to use that one.
Yeah, I use it sometimes too, when I need to reset the bot and I don't want to mess around with the others there. So, all right. So any new? I see there's a new push for perpetuals. Beaxy users may want to use perpetual arbitrage or Beaxy as one of the offsets exchange. Are USA residents able to use this perpetual arbitrage? Okay, so from the Hummingbot part, I can say that you can use any strategy with any of the connectors. So you can use Beaxy with Binance Perpetual or with Perpetual Finance. That are the two perpetual connectors that we have. But I can't talk about the legality or legislation or anything about that because I'm not a USA resident also. So I have no idea how to talk about that. Maybe Cooper have something to add on that question.
Honestly, it's something that we haven't really explored. We will have to look into the specifics of that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't see any more questions on our chat. So anything else want to tell everyone about what's coming for Beaxy? What else on the plans?
We have a lot of big things coming, and I think that, like I said, we always want to be improving, always want to be growing. We're rolling out new fiat pairs for those of you who would be interested in that. We are constantly working on improving the interface of the exchange, which you may not see as much if you are doing a lot of high frequency trading or bot trading. But, we really think that the MetaTrader partnership that we are going into is going to be something that's unique in crypto. It's going to do a lot for people, both who are experienced and familiar with MetaTrader, and kind of bridging that gap for people who are only experienced in crypto and have never really taken that jump into legacy finance.
Yeah, nice. That's interesting. As a been involved with crypto in what, 5 years already? 4, something like 4 years. I have to say that there is a lot of evolution happening this year and last year from this year. So I think there's a lot of interesting coming for crypto as in a general sense of way. And yeah, Hummingbot will be there, Beaxy will be there.
Absolutely.
And I think that's it, guys.
Thank you very much.
So remember to send me the link to your Discord so I can add on the description. And if anyone have any questions about Hummingbot and help, just go to our Discord too. So there's a lot of people that can help you to start using Hummingbot, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's it then. Good night, good afternoon, good morning, and see everyone around.
Thanks again.
Bye bye.